This morning I got up and my kids were having a tough time, so it was chaos in the house. And then I went to record my meditations and my podcast, and there was a lot of noise in the street. And I was like, oh. So then I got this idea of writing my letter to you guys, my message, and to choose the theme of finding serenity in chaos. And so I would like to read the message of the day that you can receive for free in the newsletter. If you've not subscribed to it, you can just go on my website, on the front page. You get it directly in your inbox. And it is titled with a question: are you agitated, fearful, and sometimes even unstable? One of the things that I really love about Stoicism is that it is practiced in quote-unquote real life. Stoic philosophers were never secluded, but on the contrary, active citizens. I have always struggled with the notion of going somewhere alone in a retreat or in a cave in the mountain to seek, quote unquote, I need to stop with these quote unquotes, the truth, to seek the truth alone in a cave. I've always found that the me alone to focus is often too ego-driven. It is contrarian to nature because we humans are meant to live in packs, in tribes, in communities. And yes, sometimes it is good to get out of the craziness of a town or a big city, but most importantly, it is essential to find peace and serenity within ourselves, no matter where we are. It is just too easy to be peaceful and calm when you're alone in a cabin, on top of the mountain, in the middle of nowhere, during a vacation. But can you find the same peace in your car stuck in traffic? Can you find the same peace during your kid's loud birthday party? Can you find the same peace while facing adversity? I want to quote Epictetus from the Discourses. If you've not read it, I highly recommend you do. He says, I quote, "For a person shifts their caution to their own reasons, choices, and the acts of those choices, they will at the same time gain the will to avoid. But if they shift their caution away from their own reasoned choices to things not under their control, seeking to avoid what is controlled by others, they will then be agitated, fearful, and unstable." End of quote. You see, you can be in control of your serenity, in control of your calm and your inner peace, because it depends on your actions, on your decisions, not on your environment. Yesterday in my private coaching practice, one of my students told me, I skipped meditation this week because we had visitors and it was too loud, there was chaos around, lots of kids. My answer was, actually, you should go the other way, right? Precisely because your peace is disrupted, you must practice serenity. If you always need to avoid chaos to be content, you will never be successful. You will always be dependent on something that is out of your control, and that will create anxiety. Think of a superhero. What would he be if he was strong and heroic and virtuous, but only when things are easy? He wouldn't be much of a hero, would he? Remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but virtuous action despite fear, or in the face of fear, in the face of adversity. It is the same for us when we practice inner peace. You don't need to be in front of a lake. You don't need to be alone. You don't need to be in an ideal situation. And this brings me to your homework for today. Question number 1, you can answer by email or journal about it today. When have you made excuses for yourself because of what is around you instead of focusing on what is within you? And the second part of this homework, I would like you to go and practice a meditation. It can be by yourself, just a few deep breaths. It can be one of our guided meditations on YouTube or on this podcast. But I would like you to practice that meditation in a place that is not ideal. Maybe there's noises in the street like there is now. I don't know if you can hear it in the microphone. Maybe there's people in the house. Maybe you want to do that outside. Of course, not while driving or anything like this, right? Be safe, be smart. But in a place that you would not particularly find ideal to meditate in. I remember, and I'll finish on that, visiting London. Last time I visited London, really chaotic rush hour, and I just sat and I just looked at people going by in their crazy races, and practice finding peace in that, right? Practice finding peace in that. So, worrying about being late will not make you less late, so you don't have to suffer twice. So please do that homework. Let me know how it goes. If you've not signed up to our free Transcendent meditation course, I think it will help you actually practicing inner peace wherever you are. So make sure that you sign up. It's completely free. I will link how to sign up in the description, in the show notes of this podcast. And until next time, I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey, of your soul searching. Take care. Bye-bye.